everyone, it's Agnach here. Welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm bringing you another Legend League base that has performed really well for me. It is this Tisa base. It's very heavy in the north, inviting people to come from the south. However, as you'll see in the replays, that doesn't always work out. On the other hand, if you come directly to the town hall, you won't have much army left to 3-star the base. For those interested, I have also left a link to my Legend League base playlist in the description below. I have a few other bases there in case you want to see them. The defending CC for this base is 18 archers, 15 goblins and 1 witch. This has been the log for the last couple of days. As you can see, it hasn't been 3-starred yet. There are some high 80s and 90s, but there are also 1-stars, which also means that it only gives away around 15 trophies, which is not too much. Overall, I have been happy with his performance so far. So before we go into the replays, if you like the video, click the like button below, and if it is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel for more content like this, among other things. So here we have the first attacker. He's coming in with a hybrid. Very popular attack at the moment, so he's gonna start with his queen charge on the eastern side, puts the baby dragon to funnel her in, uses a super wall breaker to send her into that compartment, so he's gonna be carving that eastern side of the base. So usually with a hybrid, what you want to do is you use your queen walk for one side, then you want to use your king and siege barracks on the other side. This person has a blimp, so sometimes you can use that blimp to help the queen walk. So at the moment he doesn't need any help. He's using his queen walk, freezes the single inferno, uses another super wall breaker, really nicely done, going into the single inferno compartment. That entire eastern side is done, so he just puts his king down to funnel the other side and send his hybrid in between the two heroes towards the eagle, which is pretty much what you want to do. That single is also on the queen, which he freezes again. Now he's out of freezes, but now the hybrid is in the single, so the queen is going to be fine. He still uses his queen ability, puts the poison down for that CC. You really want all those archers and goblins. It really distracts the queen, and then after all of the archers and goblins come out, a witch comes out. He tries sending his blimp behind his army so he can use the warden ability for it to get into the town hall, but as you can see, he didn't manage to get there. He's going really well. He's already over 80%. However, he still hasn't got the town hall, and pretty much his army is dead. He only has 2 yetis left and his healers, and the Barb King is moving up, but obviously the town hall is within walls, so it's gonna be a bit hard for him. We still have our defending king and defending RC, plus a scatter shot, the town hall and the warden. It's gonna be pretty hard. The tornado trap triggers, and whatever army he had left is finished. So he finished pretty high, 91%, but only 1 star, which means we only lost 15 trophies. So now we've got another popular attack, is the Yeti Smash with Quake and Jump. So he quakes, he wants to come directly into the temple, so this and the other attacker wanted to come from the other side and finish at the temple. This attacker wants to start at the temple, so all of the archers comes out. He doesn't have a poison, which for our CC is beautiful. It's going to be stalling his army. Uses the warden ability. He has a siege there, so they're all moving in, so he's definitely going to get his town hall. The only thing with people that try coming in directly into the town hall is that their whole army is gone by the time they finish with the town hall, and they still have plenty of base left. So as you can see, even though he quaked and he put the jump there, most of his army has walked. A couple of yetis come out of the siege barracks, which are gonna walk to the other side. Nothing in his army took that jump. So basically he's just gonna be getting rid of all the garbage in the perimeter, which is gonna increase his percentage, or otherwise this would have been a very low 1 star. But he's gonna be able to get the 2 stars, I think. So his king is just walking around, 49%, 51%, so he's got his 2 stars. However, there's no way he's going to be getting the 3 stars. In Legends League and whenever you get to 5500, I've noticed a lot of comments where they say, oh, the base is shit because I got 80% 2-star. Basically in Legends League, once you get above 5500, if your base is getting 80% 2 stars, you've got a good base. It's only when you have a base that is constantly getting 3-star that you want to change it. However, this base from 5000 to 5500 has given me really good results. So 57% 2-star. Now we've got another Yeti bowler attack with a jump. So he's also coming from the north with all of his heroes. His entire army is all coming from the north. He just wants them to spam it into the town hall, which he does. The town hall goes down. He's gonna try spamming the scatter shots as well. However, the scatters are just creating a lot of damage. The healers is still keeping his Yetis alive, which is good. He manages to get rid of the scatters and the town hall. The CC once again was stalling his army quite a fair bit. Because he spammed so much, he forgot to use his poison. As you can see, he still has it there, and his army is already halfway gone. The healers doing healer stuff, they decide to just stay with one witch instead of going with his main army. Well, 2 of them. The other 2 are going with the main army, but the AD is getting rid of them. He still has his Queen ability and his Asi ability, but as with the other attack, they all decided to walk. Now he sends his Asi in, gonna get rid of that air defense. There's no healers left, so it really doesn't matter. And then once she reaches the single Inferno, she's gonna get toasted. He still has one more freeze that he can use if he wants to. However, most of his army is gone. He only has those 2 heroes left, and it's 52% 2-star. So as you can see, if you're coming in from the town hall side, a lot of the time it will be a very low percent 2-star. And if you're coming from the opposite side of the town hall, it can be a very high percent, but 1-star. So that's what I like about this base. Boost the baby drag for a little bit more percentage. And he finishes on 64% 2-star. So now we've got Queen Roxana coming in with the edrags. So let's say you're facing a lot of Dr. Mujaba players. They love coming in with their edrags. So let's see what this person does. So she's coming in opposite of the town hall with the edrags. Puts the heroes to the south to create a bit of a funnel, the baby drag on the eastern side to create the other side of the funnel, and then just pretty much edrag spam into the base. Uses the warden ability. She brings a few rages and 4 freezes. This is usually what I've seen a lot of edrag spammers do, which is pretty much what you have to do. You put your couple of rages, put a few freezes, use your warden ability early, and then just hope for the best that the edrags are going to be chaining correctly. Now we've got our beautiful CC coming out. This person does have the poison that he's brought, but the entire CC hasn't come out, and he's already used the poison. So now the rest of the archers come out. The beauty about the witch coming at the end is that if they use their poison early, the witch comes out at the end, and it's very hard for them to get rid of the witch. Sends the blimp the same way as the other person with the hybrid did, and the blimp, thanks to the sweepers, don't really reach the town hall, and the scatter shots take care of those loons and the queen as well. Now she still has 4 edrags there, but the sweeper is just gonna keep blowing them back. So good luck them getting any chains. So now we've got 59 seconds left. Let's see if they can do it. Now as you can see, even though the expos are on ground, it's still a lot of damage there. The scatter shot, the Teslas, the queen, the RC, the warden statue, still a lot of air damage, so you can afford to have your expos on ground. So here they come. Now the town hall is dealing damage to them. The queen is killing one of the edrags. The blower is making sure that the other edrags can't do anything. And then this person should have quit by now because those edrags aren't gonna do anything. 91%, really good percentage, but as with the other one that did the hybrid from the opposite side, doesn't matter if it's really high percentage. If it's 1 star, it's a 1 star, and you won't get more than 15 trophies. So good try, Queen Roxana. And now I've got you another one with edrags, this time around coming into the town hall. So uses a couple of edrags there to create the funnel on the eastern side. Then puts the loons, puts the reg, the edrags coming in directly into the town hall. He's got the warden there, uses the freeze for the queen, uses the freeze again for the sweeper and the scatter shot. Puts another reg. Most of the edrags have already died. The CC hasn't even, well, there's a witch, so they might get start targeting all the skellies. So they bring the town hall down. Still has his hero, so he's gonna be using that in the eastern side just to create a bit more percentage. Those edrags got nothing. Now he sends the blimp. He has lots of loons, puts the reg down there. It's gonna get rid of a few more defenses there, which is gonna allow him to get a bit more percentage. So he manages to get over 50. There's the RC, getting rid of that 80. Probably he could have used his heroes a little bit better before he sends his edrags. But I'm guessing this is how he attacks, and he failed attacking this way. There's still one edrag there, still alive. So 68%, getting a few more percentages. He's actually getting really well, but on the western side he still has a lot of air targeting defenses. The couple of ADs, the 3 Infernos are still up, the air sweepers are still up. There's no way he was gonna 3-star these. So 76% 2-star. Okay guys, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. The link for the base is in the description below. Try it out, it might work wonders for you too. And as always, if you like the video, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave me any feedback in the comments below on how to improve the channel and make it better for you. See you soon with another video. Until then, I'll see you later. See ya.